Hi everyone. A while back I posted a video where I'd purchased some things from Target and I promised that one day I would return to review them, so I'm finally doing that. And I divided them into three categories: things that I really like, you could even say that I love them, and some that I think are okay, and then there's actually one product that I don't like. So let's get started. A couple things I had purchased from Sonia Kashuk were this luminosity stick, which is a highlighter, and this is a contouring stick. Let's see, they actually call it Sonia Kashuk Defining Contouring Stick. So I like both of these a lot. I probably am using the contouring stick more than I used to, and even if I'm just using it a little bit, I just use it under my lip a little bit, and then I blend it in really well, and then I use it down the sides of my nose and blend that in really well with a flat buffing brush. Sometimes I'll use it in my cheek here, but mostly I'll use a little bit of bronzer there. So really liking that. Sometimes I'll use it down here to hide my little, I don't even know what to call this, jowl area, or sometimes I'll just use bronzer. It has a little bit of a weird scent to it, but it's more of a makeup scent that goes away. And it just comes in, I think it just comes in the one color. You know what? I don't know. Let's see what colors it is on the bottom, if any. And I can't read. You know what? I have to use one of these now. Oh, that's funny. It says Chic Defining Contour Stick. Contour Stick, yep. And there's no color. So it must just come in the one. This is a very like or love. Then this Sonia Kashuk Luminosity Highlighter. This is also really nice, and I'll use it today. I didn't use it yet. I'll use a little bit on the top of the cheek. It's just got a little bit of luminosity in it, maybe a little on the forehead. One time I put it down here, but it looked like I had spilled food, like I had spilled milk on my chin and hadn't wiped it off, so I don't put it there. This is really lovely, and you can control the amount that comes out. You don't get too much, and I don't remember how much it was, but I'll link to it in the box below the video, and it's on Target's website, and then you can see how much it is. The other thing that I bought that I liked, this is the first time that I had tried some e.l.f. products. I'm late to the party. And I bought this contouring blush and bronzing powder in one. And I bought one that was more of a coral color. And now I got to tell you what color it is. And again, let's see how small the font is. I can't read that. Probably these glasses aren't strong enough for me. This is called St. Lucia. Oh, really nice. Actually, I'm not wearing it today, so I'm wearing a blush that's a similar color, but it's just, I mean, for the price, you can't go wrong. And if you're wanting to try a bronzer but don't want to buy a huge pan of it, and you want to try their blush, this is a nice way to get it. They also, I think they sell bronzers separately and blush, well, I know they sell blush separately at e.l.f. at Target, but this is a nice way to try them both and not have a huge investment or a huge amount of product. The other things that I bought there that I had in the like department, but I'm starting to like them more, is from Pixi. So I bought Pixi's correcting stuff, and that loud sound is my dishwasher, by the way. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm starting to like it more. It's in this tiny little pot, so you must use a concealer brush with it. Sticking your finger in this little thing, and it's not sticky, but it's really dense. So I use a concealer brush that is a Sonia Kashuk brush, and I just put a little bit on underneath, and then I use my finger to blend it in because it needs some warmth to blend it in. It only comes in this color. So there are a lot of people who are much lighter than this or much darker than this, and this won't work. So, but it does conceal pretty well. You can also use it to conceal little spots on your face. Then the other thing I bought was the Pixi bronzer. It's shiny, so I just want to, and they come in 2 colors. I bought it in the lighter one. It also comes with a kabuki brush, but I tend to use it with a smaller brush. I'm using it today, so I use a small brush, and I want to say brush, and I make some contouring lines under here and sometimes under here if I remember. And even up in this corner, just going up a little bit, and then I'll take a brush that's purposely not dense and just brush a little bit on my forehead and down on the lower part of my cheeks, and then brush some of it away. I use a kabuki brush for something else. So I'm liking this better than I was. Then in the section that I would call like but don't love and don't hate it, I have the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and this one is in, oh here we go again, define class. This is in medium, so that's probably part of the problem. I think when I went there, they did not have it available in the dark, and my natural color is pretty dark brown. So I think in another video I said I sort of liked it, but I liked the dark color over here. And then this powdery lighter, I don't know, it didn't really go with me. Maybe it's the color that I'm so-so on. Alright. So other than that, for the price, it's a pretty good product. And then the other thing from e.l.f. that was okay is this e.l.f. This is their brown eyeliner, their liquid eyeliner. And I think why it's not in the love is because when I put it on, now here it's looking pretty good. Let's see if I can show you on my hand. When I just struck it on here and it went on densely where I applied the brush, but I remember a few times putting it and getting it as close as possible to the lash line and just seeing a lot of watery, like, you know, it was there and then it wasn't there, and it just, I don't know, why is it looking better now? I don't know. Maybe I should just wear it on the back of my hand. Ooh, there, and then I got it really dark. So I think this costs $1. Again, you can't go wrong. So anyway, I've wanted a dark brown. I'm almost out of dark brown eyeliner in the pencil, which is my preferred method. Years ago, I had used a liquid eyeliner, so I think I need to try it again. But it could be because I had already put primer on my eyes. Maybe it's because obviously there's nothing on the back of my hand. There's no primer, there's no eyeshadow, there's nothing. Where maybe when I'm using this on my eye, there's already something on the lid. That could be part of the problem. Alright, and I have one more product. This, I gotta wipe the back of my hand. Okay, you know what? You can't. You have to use makeup remover to take this off, and I'm not licking that. So the one that I really didn't like was the Pixi Natural Brow Duo in deep brown. Oh, this one for sure they did not have the color that was darker. So this is the one that's double wanded. Okay, it's a double one. So on this end, what do we have on this end? You can tell I don't use it that often. Okay. It's more like a crayon, so I use that on my hand. So that's supposed to go on the eyebrow. And I remember seeing myself in another video and I didn't like how it looked on me. And again, it might have just been the color, but then I especially didn't like this stuff. So this gel, well, of course it would be on the brow, but I just didn't like it. I'd rather use a clear gel if I really need to keep my brows in place. But I trim my brows because they get so long, and I have Greek eyebrows, so they get kind of weird. And they're not as thick as they used to be. Someday I'm going to do a video where I say help your daughters when they're in the 10 to 14 age. Alright, help them with their hair and their makeup and their eyebrows. My mother did not. It was terrible. And my eyebrows have changed a lot over years. Now they're thinner, but you know, just choosing what color they should be is a challenge. So yeah, this one I didn't like. And Pixi is a higher priced, it's slightly higher priced than the Sonia Kashuk line, and of course the Sonia Kashuk line is a lot higher priced than the e.l.f. line. The e.l.f. line is great for experimenting. So that is my foray into some things. There are some other things that I purchased since then at Target, some e.l.f. brushes, and that some I liked, some were just not as dense as I like them to be, but you can't go wrong with the price. So that is my review. I'll link from this video to the first video, and on the first video I'll link to this video. Alright, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Have a good week. Bye.